Welcome back to another episode of Yharnam Nights. This is not Lupus, and I'm accompanied by Randomus Namus and Kyle Myr as well.
Can't get rid of us.
Yep.
Have tried.
Even when you get us confusing, crazy, creepy witches.
Hey, they didn't fool you. Not for a second. That's why we're following you around.
I believe they fooled me, and my response is, not Lupus, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh yeah, these enemies, their weapons start changing because I have enough insight now to see the auras on their weapons.
Yeah. Do they ever change out of that incredibly stylish hat?
Which one?
So I like the one that's got kind of the round brim and the round top. I don't know what the fuck you call it.
I don't know.
Is that like some kind of bowler or something?
So does that enchant mean that they cause berserk?
It's frenzy. It's
okay.
There's not a berserk, but yes, that's exactly what that means.
I've been told that frenzy is terrible.
Frenzy is terrible. We have not reached the game where you get to see just how terrible frenzy is, but it's coming. Okay. We are almost there.
I take it you're going to need a frenzy-resistant set of clothing?
Yes, absolutely. Actually, I think this is the frenzy-resistant set.
I was going to say, what does a frenzy-resistant set look like?
Like
is that
this.
like...
Here we are back at the main cathedral with these weird-looking statues.
Yeah. Now that you point that out, they've got that kind of, like, basket face.
Yeah.
Special.
I can never... So... I don't ever understand why anyone would think that this cathedral is friendly to anyone. Look at this.
Everything just looks like that in Yharnam.
Look,
I
man,
guess so.
They don't know really what rainbows even look like.
They got good bingo nights.
Yeah. Apparently Cthulhu hosts those bingo nights. I don't know.
He's got great prize support, okay?
Quaylog!
Yeah. This is very suspicious. I wanted to show off just how suspicious this was.
Yeah, I'm also digging the architecture. Like, they've got great supports on their roof.
Yep. I can never understand what she is saying in the beginning. It's a prayer, though.
I knew something was going to happen. That room was too big and empty.
Oh shit, she's gonna try and murder us.
I might have to see if I can find the prayer and like put it in the description or something.
Oh shit, is this the transformation?
I would say yes. Well, it's kind of messy.
As a fan of American Werewolf in London, yeah, that's how you do it.
Well then. So, I'd like that thing, thanks. Give it here. Well then.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, she is gonna be a boss. And that explains why you have your anti-beast weapon.
Yes.
Vicar Amelia. Oh, so she was a vicar in the church.
Is it Vicar or Vicar?
Vicar.
I
just
never
pronounce things weird.
No, well, I don't know, you know.
Anyway, you need to see American Werewolf in London if you haven't.
I have loved that movie.
That is directly inspired right there.
So tell me about this boss. What is it gonna do to us?
I hate her. She has a lot of mechanics that we will not get to see. She heals herself if you let her.
Heals herself?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Is it like, does she like run away and try to charge or something? You have to interrupt it? Will we see it?
No, we won't see it because I actually kill her so fast. She doesn't get to heal herself. Yeah,
you were certainly using violence on her.
I am. This is probably the best. It's interesting, right? Because I usually have a hard time with this fight. This is probably the best time that I've had killing with her.
She definitely seems to be favoring her right. I can see why you're dodging to the one side.
Right, she's weak on that. You can get a parry off if you damage her right arm just right. It also makes me think that if you like take away the locket, oh, and I missed the parry. If you take away the locket, maybe she'll not be a beast anymore. I don't know. Hard to say.
Her rag clothing turned into whatever the hell this getup is.
Yeah, I don't really know.
She does not seem to have the naked werewolf problem.
Her clothes are also werewolves.
Tiny werewolves on the inside.
Nah, man, they're just a fetish. They're fond of the spirit.
Maybe. Where can I get my own copy of this? If I wanted to cosplay, would you make me one?
I can get my fiance to make you one, maybe.
Excellent.
I take it you were pretty happy that went well.
I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have so many deaths on this fight because I'm not good at it.
Well,
and it's rained in blood.
Oh yeah. So here's the thing. It's like, where is this? I can remember if there's any. Yeah, her gold
used to gain a blood gem.
Pendant of Vicar Amelia used to change into a blood gem which fortifies weapons. This pendant passed down among the vicars who had the healing church is a reminder of the cautionary adage, words that will open the gates of Bergenworth.
Yup.
Convenient.
Oh. So that's to Bergenworth, and whoever their scholars are.
Yes.
Oh geez, you passed 20 insight, which explains the whole part where you're getting a bunch of weirdness of those dudes' weapons.
Yeah, I was in 17 insight before the fight. It looks like 21 now. And then that's the tier that we received for giving the doll her hair clip, and it becomes a gem as well. And I guess I showed off those gems. I don't remember.
Yeah, are these special gems?
No, but this actually makes sense. So they're basic enchantments.
Yeah.
And they've got shapes. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so there's some interesting things that you can do with those. They're kind of situational though, you know.
So what's on the altar?
We're about to find out.
What's in the box?
Take a nap first.
No.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
The old blood.
So now we have the triple pun on Bloodborne.
Gods, fear it, Lawrence.
Yeah.
So that skull is very much not human. And
Yeah.
those are the memories of a man named Lawrence, speaking with Master Willem.
Willem Dafoe?
No. We assume that Master Willem is the head of College of Bergenworth.
Well, now that we have the key to get in there, let's go visit him.
That's the plan.
Is that headless?
I think I backed up to, yeah, it looks like it is. I was like, I can't get the full thing in here. I thought that was really neat altar, you know?
Mm-hmm.
This game's got a lot of really cool looking, just things like that I think are excellent. Very well designed.
It's amazing.
Their set designers are awesome.
I'm definitely digging the lore that's going on here, like the fact that these are scholars that are screwing themselves up.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of some other lore.
And their love. But
Commentary
to the gods love
on the
their
world?
creations.
Question mark?
I am a doll created by you
No.
humans. Would you ever think to love me? Of course. I
Okay.
do love you. Isn't that how you've made me? Very well.
It's
Let me
very
stand
weird
close.
commentary on the idea of gods.
Well, gods are sort of important to this, I think. Oh, I see you've actually gotten really into the skill, which explains why you're able to brawl that guy so
Farewell,
well.
good hunter.
Yes.
May you find your worth in the waking world.
Although, as someone pointed out to me before, this weapon's not really a skill-based weapon. It's more of it is more skewed towards skill, which is the reason I'm using it. Oh, also I have the Blood Drunk Hunter. This is the item that lets us see the expansion content.
Ah.
Yeah.
Are we appropriately leveled to see it? Like, I assume it's
No.
leveled.
No.
It's all in-game stuff,
So
right?
I have a Blood Drunk Hunter. Its pupil is collapsed and turned to mush, indicating the onset of the Scourge of Beasts. A hunter who goes drunk with blood is said to be taken by a nightmare, destined to wander forever, engaged in an endless hunt. It is a fate that no hunter can escape.
Oh. So, pretty much your fate.
So we're doomed.
We're doomed from the get-go, but I don't think I've ever played a Souls game that wasn't doomed. You're not doomed from the get-go, you know?
I mean, if you finish the end of Dark Souls 1, those endings could be interpreted as happy.
Sure.
Yeah, happier, maybe.
Happy-ish? Here's the inside vendor. That's I wanted to show that off.
Oh, so they're just... It's these little guys.
So we're gonna purchase the small resonant bell. Well, I checked a couple of things to see what you could get here.
Oh, you can
see
get the bloodshot
interesting
eyeballs.
gas coins set, but I don't want to spend insight just yet, so I just didn't.
That's fair.
Do a lot of the sort of bossy type sets of equipment show up here?
No, they don't do that as much in this game. So we grab the Sinister Bell and the small resonating bell, so that we can do cooperation and PvP.
How do you farm insight?
I'll tell you in a minute. I'm showing off the Blood Echo vendor. Here are the things that you can buy in the game right now for Blood Echoes.
Good.
And some of the weapons that we get, we can buy weapons and armor based off of the badges that we get. That's why the badges are so important. So,
Okay.
Yeah. Now, I'm sorry. What was your question before?
Insight farming.
Yeah,
insight farming, right? So you will get 1 insight for helping a player kill a boss. You will get 1 insight for killing a player.
So it has to be farmed with PvP. There's no other way.
There is. You can gain insight in Chalice Dungeons. I think killing the bosses in the Chalice Dungeons give you insight. And you can recreate Chalice Dungeons many, many times. So,
Neat.
yeah, as long as you have the materials to create a Chalice Dungeon and the Chalice to create it with, the ritual materials is what I'm talking about. Then you can remake a Chalice Dungeon, and I think the bosses will be respawned there, so you can do that. But it's kind of a pain, and it's definitely an in-game thing.
Yeah, and I assume all of those materials are just farmable.
They're farmable. They're very farmable. It's difficult to farm them. Some of them you can just straight out buy with insight and echoes, but it's farmable inside the Chalice Dungeons themselves.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's an interesting system. I don't think that I would ever do a Let's Play on Chalice Dungeons because they're very repetitive. I think that's much more... the content is more skewed towards something like Twitch rather than YouTube.
Makes sense.
So people who are actively showing off, this is specifically this, and it's less about exploration and more about, like, high-end technical play?
Well, yes, essentially. You definitely meet a lot of challenges.
Get him, get him, get him.
Well, I came here specifically to do this. And you'll see why.
What's in the bag?
Well, you'll find out.
What?
Yep.
We are actually in the bag.
Oh. You have to get captured. Thanks, Seeth.
What? We're in the bag?
Yes, we are.
That's awesome.
This is
Okay,
optional.
so where are we now?
yahar'gul.
I guess we don't know.
The unseen village.
Oh, well, I guess we do.
We do now.
The unseen village.
So I wanted to this is optional, clearly, but I wanted to show off. I want to show off all optional content because I like to use every part of the game.
Yeah, this is kind of cool. Are we like in a prison?
It's
apparently not a very good one.
Not a very good prison, yeah.
I'll bite. Is that scripted?
Which part?
So I noticed the fact that you got a really strong backstab on him, and then you seem to proceed to wreck your shit.
No, you just have to get killed by them. Madmen toil surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon. I can't remember what else it was. So there is a ritual going on to beckon the moon. That note just flat out tells you that.
And if we manage to get through 3 sundowns rather than the 1, the moon would crush the earth, right?
Possibly. I never got that far. It's a kind of interesting. Bloodborne happens in the span of a night. One night. One night.
You're dressed as the weird assholes.
I'm dressed as one of the church members. I have to in order to talk to this person.
Are they aggressive if you're not dressed like this?
No. No, she just won't talk to you.
Okay.
She does not trust anyone else.
Only trust the clergy, huh?
Well, she is part of the clergy. If you look at the way she's dressed.
Do you have the fancy face?
No, I don't. The face is something else.
By your garb.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Church. You've come to save me. Oh, thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can take this, at least. It's sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you.
Okay.
An upstanding member of the church wants Madman's knowledge.
Thank you so much.
That's
interesting.
You did lose all of your blood echoes.
Yeah, I don't care though. Blood echoes come and go.
But they've been taken away. And I've heard moans echoing in the distance ever since.
It depends on the room, huh?
Probably.
So, the hunt is on tonight. Then the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight. Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but do you know somewhere that might take me in?
In fact, I do.
Where are we sending her?
So much.
Okay.
Odin Chapel.
I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray for
I believe this is the last person we save, or that we can save. Should save. I'll say that.
Should save.
Oh,
Should
yeah.
save.
You're confirming what I was worried about.
We'll see that later. I don't think it's in this episode. Although this episode is a long one, I can't even remember what's in it at this point in time.
Oh, we'll find it all. See, triple blind.
Triple blind.
Well, that means the testing is good.
That's the twist. The twist is that I don't even remember.
So are you wearing a weird mix of clothes?
No, I just put the hunter guard back on because it has higher physical defense, and that's what I want right now.
Right, but you put on charred hunter gloves.
Yeah, I am mixing that up a little bit because I think the charred hunter gloves have 10 more physical resist than the regular hunter gloves.
Huh.
I believe that's the reason that I'm using them.
Makes sense. They're better. More goodness points.
So she said she can hear moaning. And I was like, my immediate thought was like, yeah, absolutely you can. This is a Catholic church, so something's happening here.
But I'm ching.
Is that too soon? No. Okay.
Very tasteful.
I'm a tasteful man. What can I say?
Okay.
What's up
Let's
here?
just go back down the stairs.
Yeah, I don't remember why I went this far down. I think I forgot where I was going. It was like, oh shit, I really... Oh, no, I remember why. There's a guy. I wanted to miss his pathing.
I can still hear the footsteps.
Yeah, I ran away.
Let's fight him.
Let's not.
Aww.
Let's look at all this interesting stuff.
So they're all bowed in supplication, whatever the fuck they are.
To this thing.
It's got some legs. Or maybe those are arms.
Sure does. So in case you were questioning at all whether or not there was some kind of Lovecraftian influence to this game, this just confirms it.
Found it, yeah.
Yeah. Nightmarish rituals crave a newborn, find one and silence its harrowing cry.
Oh!
These guys are very like Little Gray Man meets some kind of horror film.
Yeah, a little bit.
Are we gonna go figure out how babbies are formed?
I don't think so, but we are definitely going to talk about that later.
Oh dear.
Hey, someone needs to teach us.
Otherwise we're just gonna learn on the street from these people.
That seemed very
What the
molesty.
hell did she just do to you?
Cut my throat.
Okay.
I guess that's what
much
that tool
better.
does.
I knew that was coming, but I thought I would be able to like round the corner and hit her before she did that. And normally you can, but this time I wasn't so successful.
Oh. These guys are extra deformed.
Yeah, they're extra Teen Wolf.
I was referring to the horrible hags, but yes.
Oh, the hags. Yes. Well, they're the same shape and color as the witches, just without eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they are witches. They just don't have the eyes to power them.
I don't know what I think about that.
Eyes on the inside.
D-.
Yeah. Is this a different sect of witches? I have to wonder.
No. I don't believe so. I don't believe so, but I guess it's possible. We just run by those guys because I have never had any luck killing one.
You ain't got time for this shit.
Well, the only time I've ever been successful in killing one is like by the time it's in-game and I'm in the Chalice Dungeon killing them. Also, yes, that can draw you closer. I just wanted to make sure they wasn't... Oh, that's right, I think... Oh, man. Yeah, it's been a little while since I've been here in the game, so I forgot where all of the shortcuts are. I was trying to find them.
Gotta check them.
Yeah, it's really important now to go ahead and grab them now, because I think it's more difficult to grab them later.
Hmm.
I don't like whenever they power up. I don't like when they go Super Saiyan, so I just roll.
What the hell was that? Like, was that just that giant aura of them powering up, or was that them trapping you?
I think it was them powering up, because there's... I believe that the aura for grabbing you is a little different.
Okay.
Now, can they rebag you while you're here?
No, they'll just kill you. I believe the bagging only happens once. I've never tested it. I've just died.
That's a hell of a moon.
It sure is. It's so close, right?
It's here.
It's a clear night. It's a beautiful night, really.
I guess I don't get to say praise the sun anymore, do I?
Not anymore.
Sad day.
What a lovely night for a hunt. Oh no! What a terrible night to be outdoors. What was the Castlevania
What a
2
horrible
one?
night for a curse.
Oh yeah! What a horrible night for a curse. Pretty
And
much.
you seem
that's
to
where we
really
are.
have a curse. This
Seem
hunting
to, right?
thing is really pretty bad for you.
I don't think that hunting is a good thing.
I'm not convinced that this is all some kind of psychotic delusion.
You know,
Jeez.
I think a case could be made for that, and we can talk about that near the end of the game.
Okay.
But I don't. I think this is actually happening to you.
There's a fair bit of evidence for that, and the fact that it seems pretty consistent across what everybody's saying.
Well, I mean, all of the hunters think that all of the other hunters are turning into monsters.
But they are.
Well, yes. But we're seeing it from our point of view.
That's true.
And we did, like, the opening scene of the game is us, like, getting doped up on some kind of super blood. It's...
Well,
I don't know.
I mean,
This
this blood
seems
is
kinda
directly
trippy.
for you, right? Oh, that thing's big.
He's mad. Move.
Is that this is a giant
It's a
pig?
Big.
Yeah, let's get some chitlins. No!
Oh, we're going to.
Yeah!
What's in there? Come here, boy.
Suey, piggy piggy!
Rustin loves up some chitlins and some grits.
Some
We're
point
from
or
the
another, you guys are. You're gonna have to teach me how to order Southern at some point.
Well, the secret, if you really want to know, is to just...
Pull them directly out of the pig.
Oh, well, yeah. Boil them. Never fry them. Just boil them.
Huh. Would not have known.
Don't ever eat them. As a man who has experienced chitlins, you're not missing anything at all.
No, you're not.
The local store sells them. DC's far enough south that they start showing up.
DC's just some kind of weird amalgamation.
Yes, of everything. Not as weird as Yharnam, but weird.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 4 set in the DC area.
Anyway. Actually, I have to wonder what the food of Yharnam would be like. I mean, we definitely have pork.
Lots of yams.
Some blood
cocktails.
sausage. Blood cocktails and blood sausage.
Bloody Marys.
Yes.
Behold a pale blood sky.
Okay. That sounds like that implies something beyond werewolves.
Oh, we're going beyond werewolves.
Well, yeah, we sort of knew it was coming, but...
Where we're going, you won't need werewolves.
That makes me a little sad because I don't have to stop making Werewolf the Apocalypse references.
Oh well.
Okay, so
We'll
there are
keep
a lot
testing.
of dead madmen right at this doorway. Ooh, and a car. Get the car!
A little sad that that door isn't functional. I wish it was.
Yeah. It looks like it should be.
It does. There's a few places in yahar'gul that you think might be functional, but they're not.
It's just like set pieces and they happen to be doors.
Why is
Yeah.
everybody in Yharnam so terrible at driving?
So what's that suit?
That's the yahar'gul set piece.
Well,
It's.
I mean, what's it do? Like, is it
You know,
a
I-
resist set?
No, I don't remember. I think it gives you a good balance of resists and physical protection, but I rarely use it. It's still good, though. It's not like it's not good.
It seems like all of the armors for these sorts of games can be pretty balanced.
Yeah, one thing that a lot of people complained about this game was that, oh yeah, and here's evidence of an elevator that we can't get yet.
Found a shortcut.
Try jumping.
Yep.
Try jumping.
Try
jumping.
No, so yeah, one of the things that people were really upset about this game was that the armor really didn't play as big of a part in Bloodborne as it does in Dark Souls. And because you can't upgrade your armor, you know, that you don't really need to mix and match as much. A lot of times it really doesn't matter what you wear. And people were upset about that. I get it. I see both sides. I just enjoy this game, so yeah. I don't really care.
I honestly thought the Dark Souls armor system was kind of tedious. It could have used a little simplifying. Like, the weapon upgrading is cool and all, but, like, having to grind through and upgrade all of your armor, too, is kind of a pain.
Yeah,
So,
I feel like there needs to be some kind of happy medium there between Bloodborne and Dark Souls 1, but...
I think you could use more armor sets in this game, because the part I liked about the Dark Souls armor system was where it let you be a pretty princess.
So you can, but a lot of the armor sets that you get later, you have to buy with Blood Echoes, and I'm definitely not going to show farming on this.
Ugh.
So
Yeah,
there might be a future episode where I just show up with a new set of armor, and you know, that's what has happened. I farmed the Echoes.
What the heck? Walking ham. So my complaint about the Dark Souls 1 armor system was that it was so expensive to upgrade a suit of armor that it became cost prohibitive to have any suits to swap to.
Yeah.
You like had to pick one and that was your armor.
Yep.
Elite Knight set.
Yeah, buddy.
Not a bad one. I ended up doing the Skeletor set.
Oh, that's cool.
Obviously just all Havels all the time.
All Skeletor all the time.
I love Havels.
Actually, I also like the What's-Her-Face's armor set, because if you're going to be a pretty princess, you may as well be a pretty princess with a hilariously defensive skirt.
Yeah, buddy. That skirt is great. Or, like, the Dark Souls 2 caster outfit where you're just, like, tribal dancer.
I have not played Dark Souls 2, but it's definitely going to be on my list, especially after this.
Yeah, the caster set is, like, a skirt and this weird top.
So here's the wall. It looks kind of like it's been bricked up. I think you could have gotten through there at one point in time, but not anymore. They want this village to be unseen. That's why it's called the Unseen Village. Yeah.
Keeps it secret.
Does it keep it safe?
Well,
More like a
apparently
chamber
not,
of
because we
secrets.
took it with us.
Well, I mean, they brought you in here. They have no one to blame but themselves.
Really, that's very true.
I just don't think that thing understood that you were a hunter.
You thought you were food?
Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be very intelligent.
So I'm really glad you got a great shot of that guy's grab attack. What the fuck was that?
It's nitrous. I'm not use it on this character.
Oh, I more meant his grab attack. Is that one of the new weapons?
The grab attack? No.
No, that's a nitrous.
It's nitrous is a new weapon, yes. It's really, really cool, and I used it extensively on my arcane character because its transform is just that... So it's a mace, and its transform is just that it gets imbued with lightning.
Oh, I just figured it made us go fast.
No.
I can see why you get turned around in this area. It's a little confusing. I have to say, it has a bit of a problem where its geography is not as distinctive as some of the other areas.
Yeah, I have no idea where we are, like, in relation to anything right now.
I get that.
The full area isn't quite as open, you know, as I want it to be.
There's in that church, there's the side of the church, and then there's the streets of that little hidden village.
Very well. Let me stand.
I'm not really sure why I left this in.
Another leveling up.
I actually don't mind seeing your level ups occasionally, because now I'm getting an idea of your build.
Yeah.
I take it you jumped to 25 vitality to fight Vicar?
I did, yeah. I think vitality is criminally underrated in most of these games. I think people are just want to go for the damage, and that's just kind of what happens.
I think it matters a lot more in this game, because having a buffer matters, because you regen health.
Like I had said in a previous episode, there's some bosses that just absolutely murder you.
Yeah, not getting one-shotted by a boss is kind of important.
Yeah.
So why have you been using this whole time instead of the rifle spear? Why the saw spear?
Because of the beasts. Also, I think it's more. At this point in time, it's more upgraded than the rifle spear.
Okay.
It's better and
right,
faster.
The beasts, as in the giant pigs. Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they're beasts, honestly, but I just do more damage with it, and I needed a fast weapon. And although the spear is the rifle spear is fast, it's not going to swing as fast as this.
You did say that the spear was serrated as well, right?
I don't believe it is.
Okay.
I think this saw spear is serrated.
Yeah.
I don't believe that the rifle spear is.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why I left this in, but whatever. You know,
where we headed
for good commentary. I think you're about to find out.
It didn't fall for it this time.
Absolutely
running. Oh, so, they put the thing running so you chase it. That's great.
Oh yeah, they love that trap. Anything that runs past a blind corner is trying to kill you.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, probably 95% of the time.
I want to say ahead of time that I do apologize for how long this episode has ran. It's going to be the last really long episode that I do.
Okay. Today you get a double, folks.
Today you do. So
okay, that's a neat cave, and now you're gonna mine. I'm interested.
Cave, exactly.
Oh god, is it a tunnel?
Oh boy.
This is the other side of that bricked up wall.
Oh hey.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey again.
That boss.
It is.
That's boss.
And here's me dying to the boss.
Just crushed.
Yeah.
What?
A little bit.
Wrecked.
Oh, so it just has an insta kill.
No, it didn't have an insta kill. I just skipped the entire fight just for time. For time.
The part is it just wrecked your shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Darkbeast Paarl. So it's got
Paarl.
So are we gonna fight this with somebody here?
You're not supposed to fight Darkbeast Paarl right now. It's an optional boss. The entire you don't have to fight this boss ever. But I wanted to go ahead and kill it now, so I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of help.
So is this another player, or did you summon like an NPC?
No, this is an NPC. Okay. He was over there on the side at the beginning.
This is cool. I like the fog wall in the middle of the... Oh.
Yeah, I do like the way they did the fog doors here, where you can still see past where it is.
You just roll through it.
Yeah.
So does this guy have like an AoE for being around him? It doesn't look like it.
No, he does.
Okay. Because it looks like it would be dangerous to stand near this.
Here it is. Oh no, that wasn't it. I thought that was it. He charges up and does an AoE.
Okay. I just thought there might be some passive aura or something from all the electricity.
Oh yeah. Has a flamethrower.
I dodged it. Yeah, that guy has a flamethrower. And there we go. We can knock the electricity off of him if we crit him.
That's cool.
Not crits.
Parry.
Parry. Yep, that's it. That's the word.
So now he's just a simpler boss. Oh, he recharges it. Cool.
Yep. And and then we knock him off again.
So, what are you aiming for when you're knocking it down? Is it like...
It's his head. I think you have to... When he does his AoE, he charges up to do it, and while he's charging, I believe if you shoot him in the head, that it will parry him. I think I did that in the Chalice dungeon when I had to fight him again, but I don't remember.
He seems just like very AoE.
He's a tough bastard.
He seems like standing right under him there is probably the safest spot, right?
No,
except when he charges.
Except when he does that. Yes.
Ow.
Now his lightning attacks have range.
So I find it interesting that the NPC seems to heal on his own because he did not heal when you did earlier.
Oh yeah.
I know I caught him healing earlier.
He is throwing little ball lightnings, isn't he?
Yes. They actually run out of vials. The NPCs only get so many vials.
He's out. But that's okay, because he's still got his flamethrower.
Yep.
Maybe he'll use the flamethrower more now.
He will. He does use it quite a bit. He pretty much did what we needed him to do.
Tank the boss.
A little bit of damage.
Yeah. Well, distract the boss more than anything.
Rip Antol, you seem kind of rad.
Oh man, yeah, this guy's metal.
So metal.
It's, of course, animated by fucking lightning. Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Thaddeus down.
I missed that fight.
Bloody drop.
Spark Hunter badge.
Yeah.
What's that let us pick up?
Yeah, what tier is that?
To be honest, I can't remember. I don't remember what the Spark Hunter badge unlocks. I'll have to check it out later.
Does that get hunter loot?
I don't know.
So what the hell is this pile that he's on? Like, it seems like there's some weird-ass ore around
Badge
here.
crafted in secret by Archibald, the infamous eccentric of the Healing Church, for his friends. Archibald was fascinated by the blue sparks that emanate from the hides of the dark beasts, and dedicated his life to its artificial reproduction in a style of inquiry that, incidentally, closely followed the methodology of Bergenworth.
So you just want to get some of those blue sparks.
Yeah. I think, much like what we saw with Amelia earlier, this person probably used that that badge to transform into the beast.
Oh, we're pretty sure that was him. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I don't believe that it was Archibald. I believe that it was Paarl, and he became the Darkbeast Paarl.
So it's beginning to be implied that there are these artifacts that are turning these people into the super beasts?
Kind of, yeah. Oh yeah, and I wanted to show off the Carol runes. So this is how you inscribe Carol runes. They have 3 slots, and then the last slot is for factions. Like, factions have specific Carol runes, and that's what that last slot is.
Temporary transformation.
You can transform into a beast.
Oh dear.
Temporarily.
We can unleash it.
We can unleash the beast.
Ooh, you're gonna be showing that off, right?
I hope so.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't have. I haven't built for that.
Is it gonna cost us a bunch of stats to do that?
It's more of a strength build to transform into a beast.
Aww. Sad day. Is there anything else you can transform into?
Yes.
Okay. That's good to hear. Does it do skill-based things?
Arcane-based.
So many owe you so much. Amazing, really. Not because you're a hunter, but
no one else worth saving. Interesting choice of words.
Makes me think. Once dawn breaks, maybe I can just, start over. Makes it easier to bear all of this, you see. You've made life easier. Thank you. If you please, kind hunter, when the night of the hunt passes, suppose we could be friends? Maybe? Now, I know I hardly deserve it, but, well, I had to just ask, Out of line, yes, perhaps so, but, well, give it a thought. If you wouldn't mind, of course.
Alright, I wanted to point this out. I think both of you were very skeptical about this person. This person might be the only decent person in Yharnam.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, well, hold it on us again.
She's kind of going,
Meanwhile, what's this lady doing?
As the night progresses, it is clearly affecting these people.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going a little crazy. She's not doing well.
Hysterical.
Now she's going mad.
A little bit.
Oh, brave hunter. You're alive. Thank you very much. The town is in disarray, but there are still people here.
Still, we have yet to find the little girl.
We await the help of the healing church. I cannot begin to express my gratitude to you. The only thing that I can offer is my own lowly blood, if it would suffice.
So you cannot take her blood if you have taken the blood of, I believe, Ariana is the prostitute?
Yes.
Yeah, you cannot take her blood. And it's important to note this because the two actually have a rivalry between each other over who gets to give you blood. And if you take Ariana's blood 3 times, the church girl will kill her in a jealous rage.
God, of course.
I don't mind spoiling that because I'm not going to do it, so I'm not going to show it on the playthrough.
Man, what if you take the church girl's blood a bunch of times?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried that.
Fits of jealousy, eh?
Fits of jealousy.
And is this a working elevator?
I think this is the elevator from before, right?
This is.
You don't have to try
like,
that,
it's a shortcut. Oh, I just missed it.
Shortcut is when
not
you get
shortcut.
squished.
There's a shortcut again. Oh, I just missed it. Sorry, not shortcut. Secret area. Oh, here it is. Here. Oh, there we go.
Got it.
Finally. That elevator is, like, surprisingly fast. And it's so easy to miss that.
It's another very common From gimmick. The thing hidden on an elevator.
Very
They
much.
like that. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
It means that you should be paying attention on elevators.
And you get a Formless Odin Carol rune, which is, I think, more powerful than the other versions of it. You can get many different versions of each Carol rune. I believe most of them have 2 or 3 versions. I think this is the most powerful Formless Odin rune. Which would make sense because it's in Odin Chapel. The other item that we picked up...
Festival.
Yeah, the other item that we pick up is there is a little tree stump in the Hunter's Dream that you can go and talk to the messengers and give them items. And whenever you give them items, they'll wear them, so you can like decorate your little messengers.
Yes, I love that they're just having a party.
Tell me what piques your interest.
So here we find out a little bit more about Alfred.
There's something I want to tell you. A bit of wisdom from the eminent master Logarius. Once, a scholar betrayed his fellows at Bergenworth and brought forbidden blood back with him to Canehurst Castle. It was there that the first of the inhuman Vile Bloods was born. The Vile Bloods are fiendish creatures who threaten the purity of the Church's blood healing. The ruler of the Vile Bloods is still alive today. And so, to honor my master's wishes, I search for the path to Canehurst Castle. I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure.
He hates the Vile Bloods of Canehurst. The Executioners were tasked with eliminating them because they started their own blood thing on the side from the Church, and the Church deemed their blood corrupt.
I see.
And here we are again.
Said it was corrupt.
Okay, we have it this time. So what's the password?
Fear the old blood. is their adage, the adage of Bergenworth. There's no one there. Except for this little guy right here.
He's busy cackling. Aw. I like how jaunty his hat is.
Yeah. So this guy was tasked with guarding the gate, and he did it even into death. To make sure that nobody could get to Bergenworth.
Dedication.
Yeah, hardcore dedication.
Borderline fanaticism, even.
Good job of the death of him.
Perhaps
thanks for watching,
madness.
guys. Yeah, we're about to go through the woods.
Okay.
On the next episode of Yharnam Nights. Bye.
Nerds.